your snacks and character sheets and whatever you need.
We're ready.
I will put on the music that Saf found.
Wow.
Thank you. I do have other music for later, though.
Oh, shoot. Research has been done.
A little bit. All right, and everybody's on roll 20, it looks like. Okay. So last we left off, all of you have been hired to steal a vase from a well-known fence called Idoth. And Meg, you just missed the end of the fight. We didn't do anything past that. You guys managed to kill a couple of bandits who were trying to steal your money. And then you decided to take a short rest. So just you guys can let me know kind of what you want to do during your short rest, whether you want to take a nap or if there's something you want to work on, or just if you're just hanging out.
Did I take any damage?
You did not. You're at full.
Oh, sweet. All right.
We're in that passageway with the alcoves, right?
Yes. Here, I can put the map up just so you guys can see it. Also, I know Kassan and Borum, you rolled your hit die, so you're also both at full health.
Yep.
Yeah.
Borum's just gonna meditate and like re-bandage his hands since they got like all melted from the acid.
All right. Kassan, what do you want to do?
Anyone lose health? If anyone still has some health remaining, I can heal it and then take a short rest with a spell.
It looks like pretty much everyone's at full.
Okay.
I don't know. I might just scout around, see if there's any more bandits.
Okay, so you just want to like stay on watch during your rest?
Yeah, and also see what else is around here. Do I know this place? Have I been here before?
This particular tunnel, it's pretty nondescript. Like, you might have passed through it before, but it's just like it's kind of one of the side tunnels, so there's not much interest. Like, a lot of these side tunnels are pretty empty. They're just kind of shortcuts between main thoroughfares.
Short but insignificant. Cool. Are there any more bandits?
You can roll me a perception check.
While he's taking a look out, Ari is like pacing furiously, like almost like she's a little upset at herself, writing notes in her notebook, and she stops, looks around, and just like, no, there's something else I can do. And then goes over to this alcove, sits down, takes out her spell book and starts writing in it. Straightens up as if she got an idea, and then starts writing again.
Okay.
I don't know the natural one.
Help?
You don't see anything.
Help?
I don't. That's even if I did. I don't know if a +5 does anything. 6.
Apollo, if you want, you can also roll. 1 second.
Just rolled.
I'm just looking at the wall, like, yes, wall.
Oh, I see. Okay. Apollo, you don't see anything. You take a look around, like you see the bodies of the bandits that have kind of been moved aside. But there's you don't notice any movement.
Can we loot the bodies if they haven't been already? I don't think there's much.
You can make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh. It's a low investigation, but we'll see. 14?
14. Okay. And are you investigating just like there's an archer and there's 2 guards. And there's a wolf.
Oh,
it's Benny.
Oh shit, you killed Benny.
Rip.
Can I check all of them? Or would that require more rolls?
Yeah, I'll let you check all of them. There's like not much there. You just kind of like rifle through their pockets and you don't find anything super interesting. The archer, it looks like, had just a gold piece on him. One of the guards had a couple silver, but other than that, like there's their weapons, but
not much.
they're desperate enough to rob us, they probably didn't have much on them to begin with.
You don't know if this was a setup.
That's true.
Never be too careful.
Oh, weird. I can type as all of the... Wow, that's funky. I can type as all of you.
Impersonation.
Wow. So you
Okay,
can control our characters.
Apollo, you're searching the body. Kassan, you're just like looking around. Forum, you're meditating. What is your passive perception?
+6.
Let's see.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
so that would be
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's so handy. There's so many things I don't know about Roll20. Kazan, when you're done looking around, are you going to do anything else?
I don't know. I'll just keep standing. Watch. Just so long as, just until everybody gets on their feet and is ready to move again.
Okay. Let me check what everybody rolled.
Ash, I have a question about what Ari's doing.
Yeah.
Is she like trying to hide what she's like going through, or is it like apparent?
She's just sitting in the alcove, her legs up in front of her, using it as kind of, a way to write in her book. She's just looking up every so often, nodding, looking down, writing.
Do you have like any facial expressions going on that we can?
Not at the moment. Not specifically. She just looks like, very plain.
Okay.
If you're watching her, you do notice, she's just continuing this motion over and over.
I'm gonna walk up next to Ari and just like watch what she's doing for a bit without saying anything.
Okay. Are you picking at her notes at all, or are you just walking up to her?
I'm like kind of looking at what she's writing, but not really like taking too much of it in because it's not too familiar to me.
Okay, you see she is definitely she almost keeps doing what she's doing. She looks up at you, nods, goes down, writes, doesn't say anything. And what languages do you know?
Draconic, Common, and Aquan.
Okay, so you don't recognize the script she's writing in, but she every so often writes something down as she looks around.
Oh, wait. I know Sylvan.
Oh,
And
you know what she's writing because it is in Sylvan.
Are you on my back again?
Just hanging
no,
out.
it's what?
Is Apollo on my back again? Oh, cute.
Okay, well, if you came over with Borum and are looking over his shoulder, you see Ari has written literally what's happening around you guys. It's, everything is silent, no one's coming. Oh, a turtle with the mouse riding atop it approaches, stands, watches. And it's literally very much like a log of just what's going on. Seems very much just like play by play.
Sounds like my K&D notes.
Keeping track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very without emotion though. Very much just like statement by statement.
Okay, so Borum has like this belt, this like string that he just ties around his waist, and there's like various like knickknacks hanging off of it. He's gonna untie one of them, and it's just like a random feather. And he's just gonna hand it to Ari and be like, I don't know if you want this, but they told me it came off of a phoenix. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think it's pretty neat.
Okay, one sec. I'm just checking something real quick. So you go up to her, looks up at you, looks at the thing, goes down, and Apollo can read that she writes exactly what you said and put forward, but doesn't reach out for it or say anything.
And Apollo and Borum, I want you both to roll perception.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
One moment.
that's a 10.
Okay.
Oh, dirty 20.
All right.
Ooh.
Just one sec.
Borum's like taken aback. It's like he like doesn't know how to interact with this human. Human? Is she human?
Half
elf?
Half elf. She has the pointy
Half elf.
ears and these little like almost look like tattoos, but like more faint, like light golden on her face, like outlining her face in different sections.
And Kasana, if you're still keeping watch, you're welcome to roll another perception check just to like keep an eye on what's around you.
Oh. Cocked. That's unfortunate. That was a natural 19, but that's a dirty 20 on my end too.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's nobody like in the tunnel. But are you just like looking out at the tunnel away from your party, or are you kind of scanning everything?
I'm just like going around, checking the area.
Okay, cool. Apollo, as you're hanging out, kind of, are you on Borum shell? Or you're like next to Borum.
I'm on top of his shell.
Okay, cool. As you're hanging out, you do hear like some very faint noises. And as you like are looking around, you do notice that one of the like jades that's set into Borum's shell, there's like kind of a shimmer in the air, and you see it almost starts to like very faintly glow.
Oh. Hey, Turtle. One of your shiny rocks is glowing or something.
Huh? Me? You're talking
Yes,
to
you?
me?
Are you a
Whippersnapper?
turtle?
My
It's
rock?
glowy.
It's glowy. That's
Yeah.
Wait. He's gonna like try to turn his head to see it, but he's probably gonna like tip over or something.
Don't move around too much.
Apollo, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
No.
god!
I need
And
help
Apollo,
getting
you do
up.
also hear like something moving around. You're not sure what it is, but it's not like footsteps, but it's kind of a weird, like the air moving.
Does it feel like danger? Like danger, like in a
Feel
bad
like
way?
danger.
Does it feel like dangerous? I didn't know.
You're looking over that way now.
Yeah, and yeah. Basically, it's just like scouting back and forth. Just looking around. If there's anything amiss, then I'd probably look in that direction.
I mean, you don't notice anything amiss. Like you might have heard some faint like noises coming from that direction, but nothing weird.
But like if
Apollo's
you said if
and
the air if the air is moving, then like it should move in some sort of direction. No,
yeah, there's nothing like over by you.
it's just moving.
Yeah, there's some like fluttery noises, but like maybe there's a breeze or something in here. You're not sure, but if you look over at Borum, you do also see that there is like a gem glowing on his back.
One sec, just testing out a command real quick. Okay, ignore that.
Oh damn! A few Ari kills you all with witch bolts.
No.
Already goes postal.
Uh,
Old man, do you mind if I try touching the gem that's glowing?
Borum's still like tipped over on the ground. He can't get
He's
up.
tipped over. Can I?
He's a turtle.
I'm gonna grab him and like pull him up. And as I pull him up, can I like try and like tap the gem maybe?
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you, young one.
You do see Ari's like cloak rustles a bit, and she's like eyes, shake, and she's like, "Oh, Mr. Patient One, let me help you as well." Stands up, starts helping.
If I tap the gem, does anything happen?
Nothing seems to happen, no. It's not like it's just sort of like faintly glowing.
Borum sneezes. That tickles.
Bless you. Would I know anything about it? If
Are you proficient in? What are you proficient in? Let me see.
I'm proficient in history, athletics, perception, persuasion.
Okay, not Arcana though.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone who's proficient in Arcana can make a roll if you want. But I think that might just be Ori.
Yeah.
It's something strange happening as she's just focused on helping the turtle up at the moment.
I'm just gonna point to the gem so that Ari can see.
Oh, that's a lovely color.
But it wasn't like this before.
Oh, it wasn't? How
It
strange.
wasn't.
That's quite peculiar.
Is it something magical?
Let me take a look. She seems a little out of sorts and like takes a look. I'm gonna do this as well, and then we're gonna do this. Where is it? Arcana. Ooh, maybe I know something. Oh.
Oh no!
It was
Like somebody
One
help
second.
her so she gets advantage.
It's supposed to
Fine,
be
Can
it's
we do
plus
anything?
one.
student too.
What can we help with Arcana? Do we just like tap the gem, experiment on it?
I can do,
Maybe put a little bit of acid.
detect magic.
Do you have detect magic?
Yes.
Yeah, you can cast that if you want.
Okay. I touch the gem with my hand and I cast detect magic.
As you're
Okay.
doing that, I tap it like, oh, it doesn't look magical at all. It's just a very nice color.
Very
let me
peculiar.
Look up how detect magic works.
The level 1 spell.
You sense mysterious auras.
Okay, yeah, Apollo, you do see there's like a faint aura around this, around the gem. So there's like some sort of magical something happening.
If I remember correctly, detect magic also gives you the school of magic it is.
Yeah,
think-
I don't know if it has a school of magic. I have to look.
Divine.
Dun dun dun. You've all been blessed by a god. 1 second. Let me grab my
Wow.
book.
I'm just a turtle.
Just a turtle.
There's just a turtle and a very fancy blessed shell.
Forum, since it's your shell, I think you can go ahead and roll Arcana as well. Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, 17.
And Apollo, you know that this is abjuration.
Oh.
You got a dirty 17.
3017. Okay. I imagine you probably have like kind of a connection with these jade stones because they're essentially a part of you. And there's this sort of like feeling of almost like strength in your shell with this glowing gem, and you realize now that you have a +1 to your AC.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Lit.
All right, is there anything you guys would like to do while you're here?
As you guys were figuring that in your heads, Ari comes, yeah, not magic at all, just a very nice color. It looks very good on you, Mr. Patient One.
Thank you. I like to think that green is also my color. He's gonna like twirl around a little bit.
Well then, shall we?
Of course, we
Oh,
do have a vase to reclaim.
Then let us go. And we will be making our way.
All right. So you just want to head out down the tunnel?
To where we were originally headed, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is this where we were originally headed?
Yeah, you were
think we
going in
took-
that direction.
it's moving this
Okay.
way.
I'm going to go ahead and
found
put you back
small
up on
one.
the map.
Ah, oh no, I'm big again.
Oh no.
Apollo grows.
Ratata to eradicate.
I'm gonna go
Dang.
ahead and have Kassan roll another survival, and Apollo, you're welcome to roll as well because you'd probably be a little bit familiar with the tunnels.
Okay. Survival.
It's not bad. 13.
Okay.
One moment. Ugh.
5. Okay. Kassan, you
It's
at
a little
least
dark.
it is a little dark. You at least like had an idea of the direction you're going. So the group of you keeps walking for a while, and you're a little bit unsure sometimes. Like you might have taken a wrong turn, but eventually you manage to find your way back to like familiar ground. And you approach a tunnel exit that is kind of, it's like pretty close to the stage, but it's on the second level of the city, so like below down here.
Oh no, here. Okay. I do not remember the description that Karth gave us, but I guess I'll start looking for a house that looks like a certain madman auctioneer's house.
Okay. He did say that Idoth lives on the 3rd level of Sedeia,
Are you kidding me? Okay.
which is,
Gotta
I mean, you're like
going.
right here, so you're right by the steps, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you can get up to the 3rd level if you want.
Okay, then since we're looking, I think we're looking for Idoth's house anyway, so onwards to more familiar ground and a house.
Familiar. Yeah, are you from the 3rd level yourself, Mr. Maximilian?
Maximilian.
Maximilian. Not exactly. I fight in the Scorched Shade, but
Oh,
and I lived there for a number of years, but it's. I prefer to call it a second home, if you will.
oh, you're quite the warrior then. I know Helios's wife does the same, and she seems awfully intimidating.
She used to be. We often call each other pit boys, as she would always entail the newcomers.
Pit boys?
Pit boys.
I see.
Amateur newcomer, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, if you come to the stage, you are considered a pit boy until you prove yourself.
And are you guys just kind of wandering around looking for nice houses, or do you want to start to like kind of ask people? How do you want to search?
Well, I do.
Around.
But I do believe that if we ask around, it might raise some attention. And the whole point is,
All of the rich people. They might be going to the auction, right?
this is as much as rich people are in Sedeia, I wouldn't trust them. And a sort of dark complexion comes over, a dark like shadow comes over Kassan as he says this. And he like pinches the bridge of his nose. But yes, I We can't ask around. I just think it's, if we're going to be breaking in, it may be safer for us to actually try and investigate it ourselves.
Ian?
Is that what we're not doing?
Oh, I thought we would just go in and ask, right? For
I don't exactly believe he's going to give the vase of his own accord.
oh,
The most likely outcome that Helios has actually entailed is for us to get in without him knowing,
oh,
get the vase, and get out hopefully without drawing any attention.
oh. Okay, yes, of course. We're just playing a little prank then.
Uh,
It's not like we're doing anything criminal.
More or less. A noble asked us to do this, so I suppose there is some line of mercy for us to actually trail across. Regardless, and I'm just gonna start looking for fancy. Can I start looking for fancy house before I lose my mind?
House matching the description we heard.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have given you just like a vague description, but Apollo and Kassan can both roll me history if you want. Like if you want to try and remember where on this level the like nicer houses might be.
Okay.
Because
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Proficient.
Let's go.
Then you got
knowledge.
it.
You
Okay,
can still roll.
It'd be funny if I rolled, huh? Let's see.
Do you have a negative score in history?
No! But it's not good.
An 8.
That's
Apollo,
still
you spend
most-
most of your time on the lower levels. Like this is starting to get up towards the fancier area, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's not as fresh in your mind. But Kassan, you do remember you're very familiar with this level of Sedeia. And you know that if you're standing like around here, off to your, like this direction is all armors. And then, so you know that he's probably around closer toward the temple district. Like there's a lot of nice houses kind of like over here and on this side, like right next to the temple district is where the like nicer mansion-y kind of houses start.
Rich scammers. I'll start heading towards the temple district and look for a certain man's house.
Certain man. All right.
Certain man.
And everybody's following?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you guys make your way through the temple district. It's not like a super far walk. You pass by this temple right here, the ziggurat, which is kind of looms over you. Past a couple more like minor temples, and you get out to the other side, and you start to see these definitely aren't as fancy as the houses that are like Helios's neighbors, because he's like up with the nobility. But there are some nicer houses. There's a couple of mansion-y looking buildings, and if you'd like, you can all make perception to see if you recognize anything from like what vague details Karth might have given you.
You said what checking?
Just 12.
Perception.
17.
17.
I got 15.
Okay. And Vorm, do you want to make a check?
I got a 12.
12. Okay. Cool. Ari, you're probably distracted. You just walked through like an area of Sedeia you might not have been in before, so
Got a lot
your
of
mind's elsewhere.
I'll look at
But Apollo, you have a pretty keen eye, and you spot there's a group of houses right here, actually, like almost right on the edge of the temple district, and you see one that looks like something Karth described. It's got like it's just a little bit apart from the house next to it, and it's like a pretty nice looking stone foundation, like wood house. It's got nice of like wood beams and stuff that looks pretty mansiony, and it seems familiar. It seems like what Karth talked about, and there is like a fence around the outside.
I think it's that one, guys.
Oh, that one
And
there.
I pointed in that direction.
Well done. Are there any guards around from what we can see?
Yeah, you
Or
can
is it
see
the
they're
gate?
not hard to spot, so like I won't make you roll for it. Out front, you do see two guards that are kind of standing. One is standing pretty close to the door. The other one you see looks like he's kind of pacing back and forth out front. But you also see that the sort of like fenced in, there's not grass, but it's like a fenced in little yard area around the house does stretch around to the back.
How should we go about this?
Well, going through the front would be not the best idea. I wouldn't say the worst, but it's probably somewhere down there. Perhaps we can scout around, see what other entrances we may use to get in.
Is any of you good at sneaking about? Maybe to get a closer look?
Sneaky?
Anybody dexterous?
I'm just gonna look at the mouse.
Yeah, look at the
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna look at the mouse.
Hold on, where did my sheet go? Oh no. I think I have a high dex. Oh, I should have a high dex. Let me. Where did my? Yes. I can try it. My dex is +2. I mean, just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm dexterous.
A very clumsy mouse.
I can try.
Okay, what do you want to try? Do you want to like, are you sneaking around the side to like get a better look, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, probably just find a spot where it's like an open area where the rest of them can try to sneak in.
Mr. Mouse, one sec. Here, I'm gonna, and Ari bends down to your level, says, just, I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. You see she fumbles a bit and brings out what looks to be a little, like, hammer, as well as what appears to be wood carving tools. And she says, and pulls out something random, like, this is a lucky tool I have, and she'll put it into your hand, and she'll cast guidance on you.
Thank you. I will make good use of this lucky charm. Maybe I'll throw it at one of the guards if they piss me off enough. Thank you, Ari.
Yes, of course. Sometimes you really can't get caught.
Yeah, I'll try. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Goes alone.
Let me check something. So there are two, like the house, it stands alone. It's pretty close. On one side, it's pretty wide open, over on this side, but on right, kind of here, but there's an alleyway between the two buildings, so you can go around either side.
Oh. I guess whatever has less people.
Okay. I mean, the alleyway is probably more hidden looking if you wanted to go that way.
All
Like
right.
no one. Okay. So the way that the fence works in the front, it's just like a simple wrought iron fence, but as you get towards the back, you can see that it's much taller. It looks like it's trying to keep people out. And I do want you to go ahead and roll stealth because you're getting pretty close to the house, and so the guards could see you.
Oh. Okay.
Look, Apollo.
Oh. Don't say that.
You got this. You have a D4.
Jesus.
You can you can add guidance if you want. But
say
How
anything.
much is guidance?
I don't know if guidance is going.
I think
I don't think guidance could save me. Right
No, it can't.
Unlikely.
But it might make you feel better.
It might help you pocket your way out, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Can you? Is guidance only one time?
One time over
cast?
the course of 10 minutes.
Okay,
You have to
gotcha.
use it
Okay,
within 10 minutes.
good to know. Yeah. So you start to like scurry over toward the alleyway, and as you get close, the guard who's pacing like sees the movement and locks onto you. And he starts yelling like, "Hey, you over there! Keep your distance." If you want, I will let you roll a perception check to see if you see anything down the alley, like when you get close.
Whoops, my bad. It's only 1 minute.
Okay.
It's all right. 30-20.
Ooh, okay. Do you stop when the guard yells at you, or do you like kind of keep going?
I stop until he looks away, and then I keep going.
Okay, when you stop, he doesn't approach you yet, but he isn't gonna like just look away because he doesn't like he's gonna
I'm
wait for
clear
you.
view.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even when you stop, you do manage to like get a little bit of a look down the alleyway, and you see that like the fence keeps going, and it's pretty tall, but there is what looks like it could be a gate down at the far end, kind of abutting the wall of the city.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I think that's enough information for me. I'm gonna go back to the group and report that.
All right, and the guard is gonna watch you. He like keeps an eye on you as you move away, but when he thinks you're at a safe distance, he goes back to pacing.
Paulo, you're back.
Yeah.
That
Did you
might be a
find
little
anything?
bigger than I thought I was.
It is alright. Did you find anything?
Yeah, at the back there's a gate. Might be able to get there if we somehow manage to pass the guard. There's a guard over on that side.
There's a god.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I'm going to start heading in that direction.
To get a
You said there was one guard, right?
Yes, just one guard.
There's one guard
Okay.
pacing, and there's one standing by the door.
to get a good idea.
Wait, there's one by the far gate?
No, by the front door.
By the front
So
door.
like there's a little bit. There's like the front door to the mansion, and then there's a little bit of a pathway that like almost a stone yard that goes around the house, and one of them's pacing back and forth in front of the house.
To get a good idea, is the house like inside of a walled-in area with like grounds around it, or?
Yeah, it's not much of a grounds. It's really just like a stone walkway. Just enough for like somebody to loop around the house. It's probably like 4 feet wide.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so let me get this straight. Where's my tablet? Okay, so if the rectangle is the house and the thing is the wall, there's a guard like here, right? There's one pacing here somewhere.
No. Okay, so here, I'll make a drawing right here. Okay. So if this is the house, and then there's like a gateway around it, and then this is another building. So there's the front door right here, and there's a guard here, and then one that's pacing back and forth, like this.
Okay, and
then this is where Apollo was, and this is where he saw the gate.
And he was stopped from going to that alley.
Okay, and we're like somewhere here.
Yeah, you're probably a little farther away, just so you're not in direct line of the guard site. But yeah, somewhere like.
Okay, I'm going to head this way, and I'm gonna head to the gate, and I'm gonna kind of, yeah, and it's like, is it like gates or like bars?
Well, this is the front gate right here, and there's like it's a pretty like wrought iron. It's just barely above your height. Like the actual bars aren't. They're like maybe shoulder height, and then it kind of comes up to the form like an arched gateway. And there are like wrought iron kind of decorative bars.
One more question: is this a dead end here? Did he see? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
The wall, the actual city wall, is like right here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to. I fucking hope this works. I'm going to go to the front gate, put one of my hands on like the door-ish maybe, and I'm just gonna stand there and watch both of them
Okay. Sure. One of the guard who's pacing, he's just like coming back from this direction, and he stops and turns to you. You there? What are you doing?
Both of you. Is there two? There's one
Yep.
pacing and there's one at the front door. Both of you, come closer.
My God.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Also, this time you see Ari's looking back and forth at, like, from her companions that are around the corner to Kasan, who just walked up to the guard.
Shit.
And just
Shit.
could I have that chisel back real quick, Paula?
That's
Okay.
That's a natural 19 for a 24 total.
Okay.
wow.
This guard who's pacing he doesn't draw his weapon, but he's got a hand on, like, clearly on the hilt of his blade and steps up toward the gate. And the other guard doesn't, like, approach too far, but he does take a couple steps forward. So they're both looking at you.
Okay.
You hear
Huh.
in your voice, Kasan, Ari's voice says, what's the plan?
I'm going to, like, kind of look back towards the group just to kind of say, and sort of conveying, like, stay back. Look back at the two. How much do you know about the Scorched Stade and what went on there recently?
The one who's pacing. The one who's pacing kind of gives you an up and down. He's like, sorry, I'm trying to think of how much they would know. The one the one by the door, he looks at you and you see sort of like recognition in his eyes, and he's like, yeah, I go to the Stade. I'm kind of a regular. And the one like that's on the path just kind of scoffs, and he's like, what a waste of money.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna like kind of direct my attention to the one who kind of scoffed and say, "You should take a visit there. Even if you don't choose, even if you do not choose to fight, it is quite the marvel to actually see what goes on down there." And I'm gonna be like, tell you what, my fellow brothers, about a month ago, weeks ago, doesn't matter. A long time ago. No.
Long ago.
Recently, I became a champion at the Scorched Stade, and my name is fairly known within those grounds. Why don't you go to the Stade right now and try a bit for your luck? See what sort of battles is going on down inside, and if you mention my name, I assure you that they will let you in for free, no charge.
The one who looked like who said he goes there regularly, he kind of like, he does look a little bit excited. He's like, you're Kasan, right? You're the guy who just, you fight with your fists? I mean, I think I saw you. It was crazy. I mean, you're really cool. He looks like he's pretty excited to see you. The other one doesn't really seem as interested. And he kind of steps in and is just sort of like, look, I'm sure it's great, but we're on duty right now. We can't just leave our posts.
Then why don't you leave the post to me? I assure you I can take care of both of your duties just fine.
You want us to... Look, my friend over here might be a fan of you, but we have been charged with the protection of this estate. We're not just gonna turn it over to some guy, all right? If there's something you need, ask, but if otherwise, you can move off, okay? And he does kind of like loosen his sword in his sheath a little bit.
What a pity. And
what-
to think that I saw potential within both of you.
And just really quick, while this is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
Ari whispers to the other ones as Kasan is like talking to the guard. Is this a distraction? Should we sneak on through?
Oh, you're right.
He has them at the front of the house. We could enter the alleyway, perhaps?
It takes Borum like a minute to realize what Ari is suggesting.
We don't have a minute.
And he's like, oh, wait. Okay, let's go.
Alright. Like, we'll try and sneak on through while he has their attention, I guess.
Would this give them advantage?
Don't have to sneak if no one's guarding.
I'd say the DC is probably lower.
Okay.
I respect that. Let's do it. Stealth checks?
13.
Yep.
My
Was that a not one?
Yeah.
Ooh. Add it to
Oh
the
my
list.
God.
Very
Added to
evidently is good. Trip on her school uniform. Very much like clumsy university student.
Aw.
And go sprawling out.
Okay. And Borum.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I got 12.
Borum and Apollo, you guys are like making your way pretty well, and you actually managed to get like kind of almost like behind the view of the house, but Ari trips and falls with a thump. And this guard who was getting a little bit aggressive turns around. Hey, you there, what are you doing?
I just tries to get up like oh, I was looking for directions. Sorry, could you help me?
Directions to where?
I was wondering how to get to the state. I heard there was all sorts of fights going down there. I'm new to the city.
He's just kind of like, you've got to be kidding me. Look, if you want to get to the state, why don't you ask this guy? He seems to love it.
Oh, as I approach Kasan. Do you know where the state is?
Yes, of course. If you just go around east over there, then you should be able to reach it just fine.
East. Oh, okay. And she starts walking west.
All right, Kassan, what are you doing? And also,
Well,
oh yeah, go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going to ask Apollo and Borum. You are kind of behind the house, so like you're not in direct line of sight. If you want, you can stay there, or you can move. What do you want to do?
Did we know what the gate's made of?
It's also like a wrought iron. It's much smaller and simpler than the one out front because it's not decorative. It's just like wrought iron bars, and there's a lock on the front.
Oh, lock. Can we not jump the fence?
I mean, Borum, how
melt
tall are
through the
you?
fence.
How tall am I?
Wait, can you toss me over?
Wait. Maybe 4'8"? Let me check. 5'10". I was very young.
Okay. The fence is about head height for you.
Head height. So I could theoretically climb it.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's probably about 6 inches between the bars. Apollo, I'm not sure if you could squeeze through that or not. I'd make you make a dexter or a acrobatics check, I think. And Borum, if you wanted to try and climb over, I would make you make an athletics check.
Okay, let me
I'm
see.
proficient. Let's go. Not 20!
Oh, let's get it.
Woohoo!
So that's 28.
All right. Oh no.
Can you toss
Borum,
me
you do-
over?
Christ.
Borum, you're already climbing. You manage like it's a pretty tall fence, but you manage to reach up and like get a good hold and like haul yourself over, and you can actually plop down on the other side of the fence. I do, however, want you to make a. Well, you rolled a 28, so you don't actually have a hard time getting down. Okay. Apollo, though, you like try to squeeze through, but it's too squishy. You can't make it.
Chunky squishy mouse.
Apollo, where are
Yeah.
Me.
you? Can't you like grow some trees or something?
Just grow a tree.
Isn't that your thing?
It doesn't sound very stealthy.
I mean, I did just climb a fence. Imagine that makes some noise.
A 5'10" turtle just climbed the fucking fence.
Just
It's a
reach through
strong
the bars
turtle.
and like race me over, please.
Can I?
You could try to toss Apollo over it. I'd probably make it disadvantage because it's really awkward angle.
Okay, but
if you
it's
wanted to make athletics, you could do that.
don't worry. I have a +8.
Please be gentle.
Dirty 20. That's my lowest.
Okay. Apollo, I need you to make acrobatics.
Come on, fast mouse.
Base plan. 13.
That's not bad.
Okay. Borum like reaches through the fence and lifts you up, and you just manage to like scrabble and get a hold of the top of the fence. So you are still hanging from the top of the fence, but like you have a hold. So if you wanted to make a strength check to pull yourself over, you could do that.
Oh. 0 strength.
That's fine.
You got it. Little mouse.
13.
Hey, look at that.
You are pretty small, so even though you're not super strong, you do just manage to pull yourself over the top,
Yes.
and like fall over the other side. If you want to make a dex to catch yourself, you can. Otherwise, you're just gonna kind of like flop on the ground and take a point of damage.
It's okay. Wait, let me see if I can roll something. If not, I'm probably just gonna take damage anyways, so.
Okay, yeah, no, you only take a point of damage, but
Okay.
you do kind of fall very unceremoniously to the floor on the other side of the fence.
I did want to ask, what's on this side of the house?
Which side?
The other side.
That is just kind of open. There's like a gap between this house and the beginning of the temple district. So there's a decent amount of open space. There's still a fence,
When Ari
but then there's a decent.
wandered away, could she have wandered into here?
Yeah, the guards aren't really paying attention to you, so they're not going to stop you from walking that way.
There's no gate, no danger.
And do you want to are you examining the house or?
So, is it like stone, or is there any dirt? Is there like any ground, or is it just stone, like outside and inside?
Inside is like a relatively nice kind of cut stone walkway, and outside is a rougher cobblestone, but there might be like a little bit of dirt poking through here and there, but it's pretty much just stone.
Okay. Shit. How much dirt? So this was Ari's first go-to plan, to try and mold earth from space underneath the fence. But it sounds like there's not enough dirt.
There's also not really dirt like on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much just stone. I'm not 100% sure like how much you can move with mold earth.
Okay. I will once again hold my little chisel and direct it in a direction, and you'll hear a voice in your head again, Kazan. What's the plan? I think the other two made it in. You can reply to this message.
Is this message the spell?
Yes, this is a message to spell.
You have to speak out loud.
So I have to speak out loud.
Yeah, you have to whisper at the very least.
I'm gonna look back at the two guards. I'm gonna look at the one who's a little better, a little less aggressive, and like quirk an eyebrow and say, "Well, what about you? This isn't really something that I give out for free, or often for free anyway. What do you say?"
He looks like pretty flattered because he clearly knows who you are, but he sort of takes a step back. Look, I can't leave my post. Idoth would probably kill us if we did something dumb, so I gotta stay here.
Unfortunate. Very well. I will remember this, and I'm gonna take a step back.
Son will remember this.
and I'll walk just generally just out of sight again.
Okay, well, which direction?
I don't know. To the right, I guess.
Okay, so toward the temple district.
Yeah.
So Ari and Kassan, you could probably both see each other at this point, and you're outside the house. Borum and Apollo, you're inside the gate over in the far corner. And you do see now that you're inside, there's sort of like a recess back. Let me get my brush so I can make some beautiful artwork. Like there is sort of like a recess back behind the house before it attaches to the wall, and you can see there's like a back door back here.
What's on this side of the like this general side? Because it's like this part, right? What's that? Is it a mural or a?
It's just pretty much blank stone wall. Before it starts to get into like the first temple is like right here, pretty much. So there's a little bit of a gap, and then the temple district starts. But there's nothing you can see like on this side of the house.
Ari waves at Kassan as she goes, I'm not sure what to do. Should we just get over the fence instead of going for that gate?
That would be preferable, yes. Do you have a plan? An alternative plan? Alternative.
I'm not sure. Looks Kassan up done. You could probably get over it yourself, considering you seem relatively fit. But I don't know about myself. And she like thinks and goes into concentration. Like, I have one idea, but you have to keep it a secret.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so you have to look at the stone wall, turn around, and just trust me.
I'm gonna look at the stone wall and turn around.
Okay, just keep looking that way, all right? Don't turn around. Yeah.
Do you want to go on corner table or?
Yeah. Let me run this by you real quick.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. Ari has the 1 second stream. Just gonna mute my voice.
Smart.
Saf is stemming her nosebleed.
Oh.
Just Saf.
What about just soft things?
Just happened.
Nosebleed.
Screw you, person who got nosebleed in like 10 years.
Dang.
All right, Kazan, are you looking at the wall?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I am looking at the wall.
All right.
Keep walking. Don't turn around.
I'm not turning around.
Focus. You hear a couple of sounds behind. some like whoosh of air, a little, and light touch on your shoulder, and you start growing in size.
And Kassan, you're also welcome to go ahead and roll a perception check.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, I have that one too.
Plus 5 is 7. I don't think that does anything.
Okay, yeah, you feel a touch on your shoulder, and you start getting bigger.
What do you do as you get bigger? Do you react?
I'm gonna look at my hands. Well, this is most certainly a surprise, but I don't understand what this would actually do.
You can turn around now, and as you do, you see Ari is like straightening her clothes a bit. Like you can probably like lift me above the thing, and you can maybe even walk on over this way without any danger of making too much sound.
Wizard kind of sus.
Like I honestly don't have much hope in my ability to get over that fence without learning the guards, considering how I fudged it up last time. This was
How big am I? I'm just kidding. I'm considered large, I think, according to this. So how tall am I exactly?
Ash, do you know off the top of your head?
yeah,
Or does it
twice
say
the
this
height.
level? Oh,
Doubles.
perfect. So you're
Oh,
dimension.
damn.
So I'm 12 feet?
yeah.
So if it was at your head height before, now it's at your waist, the fence.
Yes.
Oh, I lied. Sorry, I'm 11 feet and 6 inches. 11 and a half feet.
So the fence is like just above your waist.
And this won't alert the gods.
Well, as long as you are very careful when passing over, it's not like we have to climb or jangle the fence anymore.
I just want to let you guys know you are on this side of the building, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Maybe we should be quick about this to make sure no one sees, a large champion of the stage just wandering about.
Oh,
Very
right, you're
well.
famous.
God damn it. Okay.
You see Ari just puts
I'm-
her arms up like,
Pick me up.
pick me up.
I'm gonna gently pick up Ari, like bridal carry style, but like hands. Yeah, and then step over the fence.
Okay.
Do I have to make a new roll?
It'll probably be difficult to step over the fence while you're carrying Ari, but I will let you, if you want, like, get over and then bend down and pick her up, or put her over first and then go over yourself.
Nah, I'm gonna
Ooh,
stick with
options.
it. I believe in myself.
Confident.
So you want to pick her up and then I'll go over all at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess make me a dexterity check.
Okay.
I'll give him guidance as well for this.
Okay. So you can add a d4.
I mean, that wasn't bad. 2. Math, 20.
Says the math major. Yeah, you make it
Shut
over
up.
fine.
And I'll set Ari down gently.
Just wondering, you said this connects to the wall, right?
Yes.
And the door
So
is
you-
here? The
Here. And the door is over here.
Okay. Is there any door on this side or no?
There is not a door on the side.
Oh, how big is the house? How tall is it?
Oh gosh, how tall are floors? Floors are like 10 feet, right?
It's a really tall floor.
Where's Color when
Floors?
you need her?
Like,
Floors are about 10 feet usually.
Yes.
10 to 14 feet. Okay, so it's probably about 20 feet tall.
wow.
Oh, now that we're in, I didn't think this through. How do we get to the door?
Wait, so where are we? Hold on.
You're here.
So we're there, but what's the problem?
The door's here.
Are there any balconies?
Let me think. Let me look my up.
Oh shit! I don't know why. I just assumed the door this way.
Let me double check on the map. 1 second.
Okay. How tall is the house?
The house is 20 feet tall.
House is 20 feet. I'm like 11 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let
I'm gonna-
you... Oh, go ahead.
Okay. This might be the stupidest thing I've ever done. I'm gonna pick Ari back up.
Okay.
Yes.
Ari,
Uh-huh.
hang on tight. I'm gonna put her on my back. And I'm gonna start climbing the fucking wall to the
Right,
ceiling.
make me an athletics check.
Oh my god.
yeah, let's go. 21.
Ari, realizing what's happening, is getting ready at a moment's notice to cancel the enlarge spell in case things go wrong or we need to hide.
Okay. You just barely, like, you start to make your way up, and this house does have some pretty, like, thick set wooden beams and some windows on the side, and so you very carefully start to pick your way up. And there's one moment when you, like, your foot slips and you think you're gonna fall, but you just manage to catch yourself. And you manage actually to make it to the top of the house. The very top is sort of like there's a it has sort of a roof towards the front, but there is a, like, at the very back where it joins the wall, there's sort of a flatter part. Like, you could feasibly make your way across if you stay next to the wall.
I'll do that. However, I am not gonna walk. I'm gonna crawl.
Okay.
Should I make you small again?
Shh. Stay quiet.
Alright.
Okay,
And
you
can
managed to
I-
make your way over to the other side of the house. And now you're
Um,
at the top of the house, and there's 2 stories below you, and you see an Apollo and a Borum standing in the alleyway
Okay.
right here.
I'm going to. I learned this in rock climbing. I'm going to get grip of the edge, hang, and start making my way down. And then once I'm like good enough at a good enough height for me to like actually jump down without making that much noise, I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. Make me another athletics check.
Yeah. That's shit. 25.
Strong.
Okay.
I have a +8 in
yeah.
athletics.
Yeah, this is like a pretty difficult, going up and over the house is kind of difficult, but you manage it pretty much just fine. You are pretty strong from being in the state, and you're in shape, and you manage to swing over the side and climb down and drop.
Cool. I'm gonna put Ari down. I'm gonna put Ari down.
Ari's down a little bit, like, in disarray. It's like, wow, you're a really good climber. Just realizing he just got carried from one side of the house to the other. I'll make you small again now, and she'll wave the little chisel in her hand, and you'll go back down inside.
Thank you.
Both of the guards rolled god-awful perception, so yeah, you're all standing in. There's like a couple feet between the fence and the house, and you see there's a door like right in this little nook. What would you like to do?
I want to know Borum and Apollo's reaction as a giant.
Yeah, you guys, like, you're just hanging out trying to figure out where your friends are, and then you just see a massive Kassan come over the side of the house and start climbing down.
I'm just watching, and then when he finally gets back to us, I'm like, I don't know how you did that, but it worked. So I guess we're good. At least we're all in here now.
Yep.
Perhaps some methods needed some unconventional approach the most.
But I'm gonna give Ari a little look, be like, get the
Yeah.
feeling that was the wizard.
Well,
Mostly the wizard.
have you two investigated the door at all yet?
No, we haven't had the chance to.
Does it look like a door?
It looks like a door.
But check it for traps. I'm scared.
Okay,
Black
that's an
market.
investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
You investigate the door. It's like a Seems pretty doory. You don't actually notice any traps though on this outside door. But there is a lock.
Anyone good at picking locks?
I just hold up my clawed turtle hands.
Ah. Well, I'm not a criminal, and she will bring out these tools.
I'm not a criminal. Okay.
She'll start picking the lock.
Go for
my
it.
God.
What a way to prelude into such an act.
Ari, secret criminal mastermind.
Is this dex-based check on tools?
Dex based plus your proficiency because you are proficient.
Yes.
Oh,
She's sus.
Okay. You go and start like fiddling with the lock, and it's just not quite there. You don't manage to open it. You can try again, but the DC will be higher.
Drat. See, I'm not a very good one. Turns around to the party. I can try again, but does anyone else have any ideas?
We can break down the door, but I think that would cause some attention to be drawn.
Yeah.
what's the door made out of?
That's made out of wood. It's pretty like heavy wood, and there's sort of like iron banding, but it's just a wood door.
Is there any space
Oh, please don't tell me you're gonna light it on fire.
There is a small gap.
If only we could
Small.
fit someone through that gap.
It's like
How small is the gap?
like an inch.
Oh.
Apollo, do you have any magic for shape-shifting? Is it the word?
I do.
Or Ari, you do?
Oh, could you turn into a
Can.
bug or something and go to the other side and unlock the door, perhaps?
I don't have anything that small, but I do have a shape-shifting spell. But even then, it'd be too small.
Add a character onto a druid?
If you can use wild shape, you can probably turn into like a cockroach or something, or a fly.
Yeah, but I think wild shape doesn't really have any like
Limit. So long as the CR, you can't have a flying speed, or just can't have a flying speed if you're level 5, I think.
Mhm.
But you can turn into like an ant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So long as the CR is low, with under a
Basically
certain
turn into any weak
range.
beast. The stronger
Yeah.
the beast, then
Okay.
there's limitations.
So yes, you can turn into like, I don't know, a
bug.
termite, a spider.
Yeah, you can turn into a spider. That's on the list.
Turn into what's kind of like indestructible, a cockroach?
You won't be able to fly, but
Just in case someone steps on me.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right. So Apollo, you wild shape, and your form shrinks down into a little cockroach, and you're now small enough to scuttle under the door.
How adorable. Ari will go and pick you up and just like look you over a bit.
Oh, ew.
And just
Hissy
When
noises.
this happens, Borum wasn't paying attention when it happened, so he just turns around to see what Ari's talking about. He just sees a cockroach, and he starts to like lift his foot.
oh,
Like, oh god, what is this thing?
Well, that's Apollo. Don't step on
Ari
him.
grabs for Apollo to get him off the ground and away from Borum's foot. Just like, Apollo's going to open the door for us and maybe even take a look around, make sure there's nothing dangerous awaiting, and Ari will, position Apollo at the base of the door.
That's Apollo? And then he's gonna like squint his old man eyes. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's some nature magic. He's able to shapeshift.
Just pretend he got a little smaller.
Yeah, all sorts of people can do it back in. Yes, and pushes Apollo cockroach forward.
All right, Apollo, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna crawl through the door. So I should be able to now, right?
Mhm.
So I crawl through, and then I'm going to find like a spot where no one's gonna check, and I'm going to like basically check the room.
Okay. When you crawl through, you actually see you're in a very small, like, kind of a mudroom. Just like a little square, like 5x5 room, and there's another door opposite you.
Can I just peek through that other door just a little bit?
Yeah. Do you want to crawl under it?
Yeah.
Okay. You crawl under it pretty easily, and you see on the other side, like, it's your perspective is kind of warped because you're a very small bug on the ground, but you don't make me a perception check.
25.
You definitely don't see any people in this room. It looks kind of like a sitting room. There's a couple of chairs and like bookshelves, and there's a few plants around the room. And then you see like you see like a door to your right, and then you can see across on the other side of the room another door.
I don't know if I should keep going. Maybe I should get the crew in here just in case someone tries to get in and I'm gonna get squished. So I'm gonna go return and shapeshift back into a mouse and unlock the door.
Okay. Are you shapeshifting? Because there are two doors. Do you want to shapeshift like inside the inner door or in the mudroom?
Back to
little
the
area?
front door where everyone is.
Okay.
Wait. No, we're in that room.
Mhm.
That door must be locked too, isn't it?
You don't know.
Okay, I'll shapeshift in there and then open both of those doors.
Okay. You shapeshift back. You find yourself in this like nice little sitting room. And you go to open the inner door, and you do see there is a locked deadbolt. So you go and slide that open, and then you go to the outer door, and you can also unlock that one.
Apollo.
Good job.
Coast is clear. There's 2 more doors inside, but I think I should get everyone here just in case.
All right, and I will
Well
move you
done.
guys to a new map.
As we go in, I'm gonna go behind and lock the outside door.
Okay, you want to like unlock the door behind you? I mean, lock the door behind you.
Yeah, just in
Okay.
case.
1 second.
Good
Okay,
thinking.
there we go. And I will reveal. So this is the room that Apollo is in. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Oh, your tokens are all over there. Oh no, you're so
That's right.
big.
I'll move them.
You might want to shrink.
This token has not been attached to the character sheet, so we can't.
Okay, you might have to pull a new one.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Is
There
this
you
so
go.
big?
So yeah, this is the outside door. This is the inner door, and then you see 2 doors. I don't like the color I am. There we go. And you see 2 doors in right here, but there's nobody in this room currently. And this back wall, is the one that abuts the stone of the actual city wall.
Well,
I'm going to look around for any sussy vases or things that may stick out. Oh, there's a head. But yes.
There are heads. There's like taxidermied heads mounted on the wall.
Look.
You are welcome to roll a perception check.
22? 22.
Okay. Yeah, you take a look around. It looks like a pretty normal sitting room. There's some bookshelves, and some drawers right here. You don't see a vase anywhere or anything that like sticks out to you.
do we hear anyone else in the house, like any footsteps around or signs of life? Like that anyone's
You
been
can
in
roll
this
me
room?
perception.
Can I listen for anything and on this wall? Like, just listen, put my head to the door.
First, Ari, you like take a moment and really like center yourself, and you're able to listen, and you don't hear any noises inside the house. There's no footsteps above you. Like, you don't hear anything.
That's a natural 20, I'm adding that.
Okay. You put your ear against the door, and you also don't hear anything in the house. Also, the 2 natural 20s on perception. Damn.
Curious. Wait, who else rolled a natural 20 on perception?
Ashton.
No, I rolled a 22. No, I rolled a 22 total, not natural 20.
Oh, well, did you just make for the one listening at the door?
Oh no, I didn't. That's an 18.
Okay, yeah. Still, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
Should we perhaps look for some form of storage room that he might keep his, valuables before they move?
Let's do that. Which door?
There doesn't seem to be anybody on this side. I'm not sure about that one to the right over there.
Well, you point at the door because that's near the front of the house, so perhaps we should... Wait, this is the back of the house, so they both at the front of the house. Ari seems
Yes,
like she
sorry, these
points her fingers both ways, confusing herself.
they are both these things are nothing. I'm not on the right mode. I just forgot that this was against the stone wall, so I put windows there, but there's no windows there.
Brick wall windows.
It's just bricked up.
You just see it's a window that faces a wall. It's a window wall, anyway.
A nice view.
Let's start with the door you checked on then.
Very well.
All right, you guys are gonna try the door.
Yep. See if
Yeah.
it's locked or anything.
Okay. Do you want to check it for traps, or are you just checking to see if it's locked, rather than the handle?
This guy's a black market, big guy. Yeah, sure. We'll check it for traps.
Okay, roll investigation. You don't notice any traps,
And locked or not locked?
and it's not locked.
Push open the door. Peek through.
All right. I hope you're ready.
No.
Oh,
Ooh. Whoa,
Okay,
that's
I'll do that.
a big room.
Yoink. Oh, come on.
Oh, those
let
are
me
fake
reveal.
guards. Okay. Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So you come in and you enter into a big, wide open foyer. Directly to your right, you see, or almost right in front of the door, you see a suit of armor that's sort of it's got a spear. It's positioned decoratively by the stairs. There's a stairwell going up to your right. The front door is over here, and there's a couple bust statues around and a few doors.
immediately peeking through and being face to face with the armor. Ari's gasps quietly and falls back on her butt. There's a guard.
Doesn't that exactly seem to be living? I want to quietly approach and give it kind of a Kill Bill martial art chop just underneath the head.
Okay. If you can roll a strength check or an attack if you want, but if you roll too high, you will probably knock it over and make a bunch of noise.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3 plus 8. That's 11.
Okay. You go to karate chop it, and you just kind of you misjudge the distance. Your hand just kind of swipes. Doesn't really do anything.
Well, it doesn't seem to be reacting, so I'm gonna give it a knock. Just a tiny knock.
Okay, it doesn't do anything.
Oh. It's...
Go figure.
Oh, is it just a suit of armor?
Seems so.
Oh. It's afraid of nothing. Let's go.
All right.
Forum?
Borum's gonna poke the suit of armor a few times. Just
Yeah,
for
nothing
fun.
happens. You hear kind of a hollow sound.
Now, if I was in charge of a black market, where would I keep my valuables?
Sounds kind of suspicious coming from a student.
I'm just putting myself in, the headspace of someone, right? Gotta think like...
Is it literally just this?
There is a door here. There's a door here, and there are stairs going up.
When we saw the house before,
Mm-hmm.
did we see any additional doors?
You mean, outside door?
Along on the wall, against the side walls of the house. Were there any additional doors that we saw, or were those?
No.
What do y'all think? Check side or upstairs first?
I'm going to head upstairs.
All right. Is everybody following?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just do.
Yeah. I'll
I
still
haven't
follow.
turned fog of war on for all these, so I gotta do that real quick.
Like asking where everyone should go, turn around, see Kassan's already on there. Mr. Max, sit. Oh, and just hurries on.
Yoink. All right, so you come up the stairs and you see another room. There's some bookshelves and there's one door.
Gonna go straight to the door, listen for if there's anything, if I hear anything across.
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
Wow! That's an 11.
All right. Is anyone else gonna?
Perception?
I'll
Yeah,
also
you can
do a
listen up door
perception.
if you want.
Okay.
Where's my token?
Yeah, dragon.
16.
Oh, okay. 16 as well. Wait,
Alright.
no. 14.
Yeah, you guys like kind of take turns listening. You don't hear any noise from the other side of the door. Or you're looking at the bookshelves and it's just kind of like a standard fare. Like there's nothing super interesting. There's a couple like a history of Sedeia and some like
Definitely pick that
this-
up, just start flipping through it, distracted.
yeah, sure. It just talks about like it's kind of it's definitely a little self-aggrandizing. Like it's not super meaty. It's just like about the noble houses of Sedeia, and their like origins.
Jeez.
Ari?
Immediately taking notes and just like. looking
Ari?
back. So this is how they like have.
Ari?
Oh yes.
The door, please, if you will.
Oh, is it locked? Is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but if it's upstairs like this, I would assume there may be some traps.
Oh, sure. I can give it a once over, and she'll investigate for traps. She is absentmindedly still holding the history of Sedeia in her hand.
Okay. Don't notice any traps on this one, and it seems also unlocked.
Oh, yep. And she just pushes it open. It's open and not trapped.
Wonderful,
Alright.
thank you.
Come out into a hallway. You
Seems
see
weird.
there are two more suits of armor and two doors at each end.
Another choice. For helm's
Alright.
sake. Gonna go to this
It's always-
door.
It's always right to go right.
Is that so?
That
Yeah, it's a saying where I'm from.
Makes an awful lot of sense.
It's right to go right. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Listen for anything.
Okay, I'm not even gonna make you roll. You don't hear anything.
Cool.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm just gonna open the door. Screw it.
You're
just gonna
look
open
at
the
the book again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay. You go to open the door and it is locked.
Alright, do your thing.
Wow.
Oh.
Again.
A number of times.
All right. Let's see. She goes to check it first. Oh wait, it's locked. And she'll bring out her lock picks and do her best to unpick this lock. At this time, like looking towards them, bring out her little chisel. It starts to glow
Okay.
a bit and gives herself guidance again.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
15 total.
15 total. Okay, 1 second. Okay. You go to try and unlock. I'm trying to. What did I? Let me check my notes. Okay. You go to unlock the door, and it's for a second you think almost that your lockpick is gonna break. Like it's really close, and then you just manage to do a click, and the lock comes undone.
Oh, I did it! I did it, guys.
Yeah.
She seems very happy
job.
with herself and will open the door.
Okay. As soon as you open the door, you hear a noise starts happening. It's like you can't tell where it's coming from, but it starts like there's a ringing sound all around you, and it's pretty loud. That seems to have set off as soon as you open this door.
I feel like I should have checked this one for traps.
And you guys can go ahead and roll perception if you want.
Yes.
My favorite.
18.
18.
11.
Okay.
18 for me too.
17.
Okay. Those of you who rolled above a 15, as soon as this, like, the alarm sound is pretty loud, but you start to hear, like, at first you can't really tell what it is, but then it sounds like a grinding of metal and then footsteps. And as soon as you notice these, you realize that these 2 suits of armor have started turning towards you. And you hear footsteps coming from below, and I want you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
My
Oh
god.
boy.
Oh boy.
The one time we let down a guard.
one time, don't check
trust
for traps.
doors.
DM decided to troll us. Okay.
Oh shit. 30-20.
And I'll pull up the initiative tracker. Oh, can I
Soon
clear
as
this?
it
Hold
was
up.
locked, I was
Oh
like,
right, I need to
I
set
should
it.
check for traps, but I don't wanna.
One time.
The one. I
The
was like,
one-
oh, it's locked. This shit's definitely trapped. But Ari's distracted. Let's just do one thing.
Yeah. It's the Book of Sedeia. It's really...
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's exactly what you want.
Go
How do I
figure.
edit?
You can just click on the number next to your name. Edit it.
Oh,
How-
oh.
Hold on. How do you do that?
Yeah.
You can roll, I don't know if you can do it from... If you just have to... Let's see.
You click
Like-
on your token.
Why does it keep not working?
You
No.
have to have your token selected.
You want to send a tracker
Oh, okay.
the result of this tracker, but no valid token was selected. Bitch.
It might be because I haven't put your stuff in the token. I'm not sure.
No, it's just being garbage. There we go. This was a...
How did I do that?
Click your token, and then on your character sheet, hit
Oh.
initiative.
Sorry.
Why did I die?
I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative.
Oh my god.
Hey, wait, what did you say?
Click
So,
your token.
click on my character.
Yeah, and then on your character sheet, hit the initiative. The word initiative.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That'll put you in, and then you can edit it to whichever number you got.
A little slow, but... Alright.
All right, everybody's got initiative, and I will roll. Let me pull up my stats. Oh, +0. Okay, fine.
Quick question. Is this house made of wood?
Yes, this house is made
See. Thank you.
of Apollo on its way to become a wanted criminal. Let me just... Damn, okay. 22, 20...
I am a wildfire druid. I must live up to my name.
True.
Ooh, okay. 16, 3. Okay. Ari, you got a 4.
Yep.
And 3.
Yeah.
4. Perfect. Cool. So it is Kassan's turn. The alarm starts going off. You hear the sound of like metal grinding, and you see that these 2 guards have turned towards you. What would you like to do? Kassan.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Well, did Ari push the door open? Can we see
Yes,
what's
yeah,
can we see what's beyond it?
I will reveal this room.
Burn everything.
Did someone say bird?
Go figure.
Turtle soup.
Damn, everything includes yourself, I see.
Yeah. I'm going to... What's movement speed do I have? I have 40, I think.
Oh my gosh, you
You're
monks.
fast.
I'm a
I mean, no,
barbarian.
You're Path of the Fist.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why do you have such a big movement speed?
Because I'm barbarian.
Oh, do barbarians also get plus?
Yeah, plus
Okay.
10 movement speed. I'm thinking,
Oh, there's a door on the other side, isn't there?
can I? This is a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I am going to enter a rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to go here, attempt 2 strikes just to make sure this thing doesn't move anymore. Because I hear metal grinding and that doesn't sound good.
All right. So you want to attack it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Wouldn't even had a high AC.
5?
Armor.
What'd you say?
25?
Okay, yeah, you do. You reach out to strike it, and that hits.
That does 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna
have to write down their health.
hit it again. That's a 19.
Okay, the first one was 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Second one rolls a 19.
That does also hit.
5 plus 7, 12 points of bludgeoning damage for that one.
I don't know if it's my internet or your internet cutting out, but did you say 12?
Yep.
All right, so you go out, and strike this pseudo, and you hear it. It hurts, but you manage to hit it, and it feels like you made an impact. Triggers back and behind it, and then manage. That's what.
But does it seem to move or anything? Like, or like give any sort of reaction?
I mean, yeah, like staggers back, and then it stands up straight again. And it, like it's sort of holding its spear out, pointed towards you.
Oh shit. And you said there's more footsteps, right? Okay. So I'm gonna by God, we have to seal that entrance somehow. We can get out another way, but we can't let the other gods from entering. Otherwise, this is going to be a mess. And I'm going to hold stance and end my turn. Also, this is great battle music. Did the DM die again?
Mayhaps.
Internet was wonky.
Let me see if I have any spells.
Can't believe the one time we decided not to do that, we're just gonna...
It's so good.
Lesson learned. Never trust the DM. This includes me. And you, Ash.
I don't know about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Sussy. Even your D&D character sussy.
Yeah, even your D&D character is sussy.
I don't know what you mean. She is a hard-working, struggling university student.
Guess she's poor, she has to make some money, right?
By doing what?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, our internet died. Alright, DM died, we're going to TPK.
Fireball. Scorching ray. Step back, guys. I'm gonna burn everything.
Bet.
Hear me?
Bet?
Yes.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hey, are you guys able to hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear you the first time. My internet just died, so I think I have to restart my router, and then I can come back.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, then I'll be like 10 minutes max.
We can talk about like character conversation things.
I'm a turtle.
Yes, hello turtle.
Can I burn this house already?
Oogway noises.
On
Oh,
your turn, Apollo, on your turn.
I want to save. I feel like this isn't the boss battle yet. I want to save like my massive fireball just for that person.
You might. I think it's a good idea. I don't know.
I don't know if there
You
is
have a
boss
few
battle,
spells, so
considering
it's
a
not like-
one-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is already our second combat. I don't know how much more she had planned.
We might
I
find.
only have, I have one rage left.
Oh.
I have two.
If we want to strategize a bit out of character, I think, we have a time is not on our side anymore. So I might have Ari start just investigating the room, try and see if there's any leads to the vase. Since you guys are better at fighting.
You do
Yeah.
that.
You do that. Out of character, we can like. I don't know. Apollo wants to burn something. Why not let him burn down, like this area right here?
Oh, what if I like go right here and then go shoot straight across all the way to here? Oh, you guys
Wait,
can
to
see it.
where?
To the other side, so like straight horizontally. But you would have
there's
to
a
back
ruler
up.
tool. You can use it to.
Like here?
Oh. Oh.
Like here, you mean? But then if you
Wait,
hear
how do I
foot,
use this ruler tool?
if you go to
Like,
the
right?
left side, the left bar, there's a no snapping, and you can do
Oh,
magic-y things.
like that.
Yeah. But then
You might
what
have to
are you
check
gonna
this door.
the store? Yeah. I feel
Watching
like
Ray.
I don't know if there's gonna be guards. I feel like they'll be coming out from this side. You know,
Yeah, maybe like opening this door and like literally,
just like
blowing
setting
this
that
up.
entire thing on fire.
Hey, I can do that.
You
I can just create a bonfire and it'll spread right here.
Mm.
Around like
Yeah.
right here.
Just like on these stairs, just so they can't come up.
Hold on, let me think. I think I have burning hands too.
Oh. You could very well just like stand here, ready your action, and when the guards come, you can burning hands this whole area.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it'd be.
I still have my dragon breath. Just
Okay,
spray him
save
with
your
acid.
dragon breath. Oh, I'll use my burning hands to burn this area up. Make sure there's no passable way.
I still have 2 uses of this, so
Is burning hands is an action, right?
Yeah, it's an action.
You're gonna have to hold then. You're
You
gonna have to hold your action on your turn then, just in case.
hold your action if the guards show up to unleash.
And then, and then if they don't show up, then you can I don't know.
Well, if they don't show up, you still burn the
Or
staircase.
Yeah.
also, I could put a bonfire right here, so it will spread to like this area, and cut this guard up. Cut the guard
What
over
about
here off.
that? What about that other
You might
door?
have to check this door is the only thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
I think
okay.
Kassan's dealing with this guy, Borum deals with that guy for now. You stop the guards, and if the guards do get through, then Borum like spews acid on them. In the meantime, I'm gonna check this room, and then if there's nothing there, I'll go check this one.
Okay.
Okay. I hope you
welcome back.
Welcome.
Wow, crunchy Bluetooth noises.
We weren't planning anything, nope.
Oh, it's crunchy internet noises.
Oh, you're back now. Welcome.
Oh no.
No, you're returned to normal.
Oh,
Oh, she died again. I don't know what the guards' initiatives are. They might be faster than you are, Apollo, but
Yeah.
guess we'll have to see.
are these metal?
But that's
Metal
also like
armor.
insanely
Are these
The
things a
other-
threat?
What, the metal?
The metal suits of armor.
If they gear towards us, that most likely means they probably move. And in times of threat.
Hello.
Magic suits of armor?
That I'm not sure of. And I don't think Hassan would know, but you know, if they're moving, they have a likelihood to actually try and stop us.
True.
Which is not really what we want. Yet.
Yeah.
I might have to cut off soon. I don't want to make it to a 3-shot.
When do you have to go?
Maybe another 30 minutes at most. Because... Hold on. I can't even check where my mother is.
Gotta make rice before your mother astral projects you from existence.
So unfortunate.
Cry.
Hold on, let me check.
Hello.
The return of a DM.
Okay. Am I still crunchy? Because it sounds like my internet's still cutting out.
You sound good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Let's burn!
So our super intense fight scene that didn't get interrupted cannot continue, I think.
Can it?
Oh good, the bot's cutting out for me again. I don't think I can.
Oh,
I think she's dying.
yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Ugh. So I mean I could try to get on my laptop.
If we need to, we could cut it early and try and meet again, because Meg does have to go in half an hour anyway.
Hmm. Hello.
How are you guys looking for this Friday? Are you busy?
I am busy this Friday.
Yeah, it's a no-go for me too.
Oh darn. We could try to do a weekend.
I will unfortunately be out this weekend.
Tomorrow's a no-go, I'm assuming.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow is a Thursday?
Yes?
Yeah. Tomorrow
Thursday.
works with me.
Let me actually check.
Let me check the poll as well. Boop, boop. Oh, we didn't actually poll Thursday, but I'm free on Thursday.
I think I should work to, provided that I don't have anything, maybe.
You don't have classes?
Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's just other stuff that I have like right after.
Understandable.
But I don't think I do. So I think I should be okay unless something drastically changes.
Yeah. I think I should be free unless something weird happens. But I'll let you guys know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
sounds good. Then.
PM,
Unless Miss DM is busy.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
Can't run a game without the DM.
I'll
I'll do
reschedule
the
it.
game
That's
without the
great.
DM.
How did she move the armor so cool? Like it's so flat, like flushed. That's so cool.
Yeah, you didn't even tell it was a prop. Or like
Yeah.
a piece.
I thought it was just part of the drawing. It's really good.
Looks so lifelike.
I'm booking. Bye, guys.
And he's out of there. Speedy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
No, that's so ironic because I only have 25 speed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with the Wi-Fi and with the time constraints that we have right now, it might be a no-go for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless you guys are available afterwards. I don't have tennis today. We can take like a 2-hour break-ish. Unless
That's
you're
right.
busy.
I do have homework, but I think
okay.
I can just like push it off because who cares about it?
Your responsibilities!
Yeah, my responsibilities are ass.
But you got, 2 hours to do them.
Yeah, that's clearly gonna be the case. Hi Nora, are you back?
Welcome back.
Welcome.
So, I'm really sorry. There's something very wrong with my router, and it will not work.
Did the eagle break it?
I'm doing data and like finishing the game. What?
Did the eagle break it?
Yes, it was the eagle. He came into my house.
So we were
I
thinking
wasn't
that
finishing the game on data, except that there's no cell service in my house, so I'm sitting in my car right now.
I think Meg has to go. So
Are you good in 2 hours? We can continue
yeah,
afterwards. if
we can
your
continue
router looks
that.
better.
Assuming
Yeah,
your
or
router's better,
Tomorrow.
You can either do 2 hours from now or even tomorrow.
I think she died. You're very dying.
I can't.
I think either way we have to wait for Nora's internet to get better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we'll be able to schedule it out.
Rain check.
Rain check.
Yes.
Rain check.
Next time we burn down the house.
Okay, hopefully you guys
Oh,
can
I'm
hear
so
me,
ready
but I
to burn
can
this house.
try and get it to work in 2 hours.
Yeah.
We can give it a test
Okay,
in
we'll try-
like 2 hours. If it doesn't, we can like
Yeah.
try it again tomorrow at the same time.
Yeah, assuming you're free.
If you're fine with it.
Tomorrow, do we still have to do Ash, or you do have classes tomorrow, so we'd have to start at 3?
Let me check something. I could start too.
Okay, why don't we try to start at 2 tomorrow, because I do have a session with my other campaign at 6, but that should be enough, plenty of time,
Okay.
to finish up.
Speed run that last session, guys.
Yes. Okay, then we'll try in 2 hours. If that doesn't work, hopefully my internet decides to start working again, but if not, we'll do tomorrow at 2.
Hell yeah.